You once told me that if the day came when I was finished, then we'd be together.
Bruce, don't make me your one hope for a normal life.
Did you mean it?
Yes.
That is Maggie Gyllenhaal as Rachel Dawes in the 2008 movie The Dark Knight, which made more than $1 billion around the world that summer. That big superhero flick was a departure, though, for Gyllenhaal, who has made her famous name with Golden Globe-winning and Oscar-nominated performances in smaller budget, often independent work, like Secretary, The Honorable Woman, and Crazy Heart. For the last 2 years, the 41-year-old Gyllenhaal has been both star and producer of the HBO series The Deuce, where she plays Candy, a porn actress turned filmmaker in the sex industries of 1970s and 80s New York City. Maggie and I got together here in New York this week for a Sunday sit-down around the show's third and final season.
So what do you do?
I make porn. I'm a pornographer.
Maggie Gyllenhaal likes to play characters with grit.
Camera loves you.
Oh, yeah?
The cheap, easy way to describe the series, if someone said, what's it about? You say, well, it's about porn in the 1970s or porn in the 1980s. But
The birth of porn.
so when people ask you, what is this show about?
Well, yeah.
What do you tell them?
If I don't want to talk to them very long, I just say, yeah, it's about the birth of porn in New York. But no, I think it's about what is the cost of kind of unchecked Wild West capitalism in general, which is what the porn industry is. Who gets taken advantage of? At one point, Candy says, what men pay for becomes the world.
Gyllenhaal stars in and produces The Deuce, which is set in the Times Square of a different, more dangerous era in New York City.
What's the difference between just being an actor on a project and being a producer where you can help steer the direction of the story, and why is it important for you to have that credit?
Initially, it was important for me just to sort of guarantee a place at the table. I don't know what this is going to be, and I'm going to be naked.
Yeah.
Physically and emotionally, and well, I just want to be sure that we're ultimately saying something I can get behind. But as it went on, I realized that they were looking for a collaboration, that the credit of being a producer in some ways didn't matter. Although, you know what, it did matter for me. It meant a lot to me, to be honest.
Did it take you a while to get to the point in your career to say, wait a minute, not only should I be doing this, putting my name on the door, but I also deserve it?
Lately, I've sort of felt like, wait, why am I saying I don't need the credit? Or wait, why am I saying I'll do that for free? I think it took me a while to feel entitled to ask for those things.
All the great things coming down the pipe.
Good times, Ben.
How are you feeling now as you introduce this last season to the world?
I feel really proud of this season. I think this is the work I'm most proud of so far in my life. I think it's a really nice feeling to feel like the last thing you did is a thing you're most proud of.
Sure.
And that sort of means you're working.
Yeah, and you're getting better.
You're working it out.
For Gyllenhaal, that work runs in the family. She was raised in Los Angeles with her brother Jake Gyllenhaal by parents who both are filmmakers.
Do you feel like you were sort of destined to be in this business?
No, I don't. I feel like, I don't know, it's funny because yes, of course they were in the business and doing interesting work, but I really feel like it came from me. I feel like I would have stopped by now if it was just kind of like, oh, I fell into it, or
right.
If my parents were farmers in Ohio, I kind of still think I would have found my way into storytelling. I remember being in Fiddler on the Roof when I was in third grade, maybe even littler, real kid version.
Sure.
And I got cast as Yenta, the matchmaker.
Yeah.
And I took it super seriously, and I'd watched the movie a million times. Both Jake and I could probably do the entire Fiddler on the Roof, all the words and all the songs for you.
Maggie made her screen debut at 14 in the film Waterland, directed by her father. She built a career on acclaimed performances in independent films.
Well, you look nervous.
But in 2008, she stepped briefly into the world of blockbusters, appearing in Christopher Nolan's billion-dollar Batman sequel, The Dark Knight.
Let her go.
The next year, she starred with Jeff Bridges in Crazy Heart,
What's your real name?
a role that earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress.
Maggie Gyllenhaal in Crazy Heart.
Over the last couple of years, Gyllenhaal has used her clout in Hollywood to become an influential voice in the Time's Up movement.
All of a sudden, there were consequences to bad behavior and a kind of rejiggering of what's acceptable and not acceptable.
Do you feel like it is different now when you go into a room or when you're on a set or wherever you are? Does the culture feel different?
In some ways. I mean, yes, deeply different, very different. I definitely feel it. Like, it's kind of amazing. On another level, I think the problems that we're talking about are systemic, right? They're really deeply ingrained into our culture.
Gyllenhaal and her friends are working to change that culture.
There were a group of actresses who started to meet at different people's houses, and somebody said, look, anytime there's a fight scene in a movie, even if someone just grabs your arm, there's a stunt coordinator there. There's somebody there to make sure you're taken care of physically. Why don't we have that for sex scenes? Here we have all these examples coming out of people feeling that they weren't taken care of and protected, or were actively taken advantage of.
HBO hired an intimacy coordinator to be on set during the shooting of sex scenes in all of their shows, beginning with The Deuce.
Don't you think that's going to catch on, too? I mean,
yeah.
Off your example?
Yeah. And we're such a good show to kind of headline it.
Exactly.
Because everybody's naked all the time.
Gyllenhaal has 2 daughters with her husband, actor Peter Sarsgaard, and she's working to make a better movie business for the next generation of actors.
If they come to you and say, Mom, I'm going to do some auditions. I'm joining the family business. What will you say?
I think that they can do whatever they want, you know. I think it's a tough business for women. I still think it kind of sexualizes you, turns you as an entity into a commodity. I wouldn't really wish that on my daughters, but I also am like deeply fed by what I do. I can't imagine doing anything else, you know? And so I would never keep that from my kids.
The final season of The Deuce airs Monday nights at 9 o'clock on HBO. Our thanks to Terroir Tribeca here in New York for hosting our conversation. To hear more about the job of that intimacy coordinator on the set of The Deuce, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the entire unedited interview with Maggie Gyllenhaal. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.